What's everybody? I'm back. I know I haven't made a video in like months. I'm still alive. This is gonna be a little video. Don't know if I'm gonna do both at the same time or edit it or make it so maybe by the title maybe just be the rears because I need those really bad. I thought I needed the fronts, so I ordered the fronts and I did. I found out the problem was the rear, and you'll see here in a little bit why. And yeah, but we got some drilled slotted rotors. I'm gonna use some Rust-Oleum high heat ceramic coating paints. So I'm gonna try like a different thing. I'm gonna paint these lines and maybe these holes a little bit, and then paint the actual hub part. So that way it's just not zinc coated and whatever and whatnot. So hopefully these turn out pretty cool. Okay, so I had to go to the store because I didn't have an 18 millimeter half-inch socket, but I literally had to pull on this. So got the bottom ones off. It's easy. The top one, this one right here, sucks. I literally had to lay down and like literally just go oh my body weight just to grab it off. But we got her off, and this sucks because yeah, I gotta tighten her back up, but at least we got her off. All right. So I was pounding on that B word, you know, the female dog. Pounding it hard as I could, freaking just hitting it, and it wouldn't come off. I'm like, am I really going to give up? So anyways, you know, I looked online. I obviously knew heat, and I got some Croy oil. I had. Stuff works awesome. But I literally just put it like that, just heat it up. Kind of heated up where lug nuts and the hub and stuff. And I just kept it on there, just kept it on as hard as I could, and I just kept hitting it and hitting it. And I probably need a bigger hammer, but hitting it, and you can tell right here, that's why we're doing this. And I broke it because it's so thin. Finally got it off. Kept beating and beating and beating it. Make sure you put. I had to put my lug nuts on because I did kind of kept hitting where my studs were, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. So I don't want to break anything off. So Croy oil and heat, or some sort of PB blaster or something like that would work. But finally got it off. It took me probably a good 20 minutes of pounding and pounding and pounding, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, keep going at it. Okay, everyone, back. My phone's gonna die. I'm trying to hurry this up. So this is like the worst design. I mean, it should be easy, but if yours is like this, your slider pins, it's definitely hard. So get a T55 so you can get the impact in there. Go slow at first and it'll kind of come off, because I tried with my wrench and it wouldn't do it. I had enough power, and I also didn't want to strip it out. So I just held enough pressure against my drill on the back of it as hard as I could while I let it go. But now I gotta do the top one. The top one wasn't as seized, so I went and got the new aftermarket best brake, I think, from O'Reilly's. They're like $10. Comes with two, so you get, for per kit you get two, so each side. But these have an 18 millimeter head instead of a T55 Torx. Also got the boot kit, so because that's the reason why I was all rusty, is because my boots were all had holes in them. So this is the part number for the bolts. So definitely do that. So this all together minus the spray paint, it was like gonna be $30 something for two of these and one of these, because I think I want to make sure these come with two on for each side. But yeah, clean them out. I got a little brush so I can clean out the slider pin holes. So go in deep and get some pan shortening oil and clean it out, because that's one reason why it stuck, is because it was all rusty inside. So yeah. Okay, so these don't work if you can't get these. These are the bottom pieces right here. So that metal piece is that piece, and the rubber boot tore off, which I'm like, I'm just gonna do this for now. Don't recommend it. But if your calipers are as rusty as mine, you might need to just get a new bracket or just a whole caliper, because I just ripped it off the metal piece because I was like, I need to get going and I'm gonna oil this up, like grease it up as good as I can. So I just ripped it off because there's nothing else I can do. It was already bad already, so I'm just gonna grease it up as best as I can. So gotta do what we gotta do for now. All right, we got this back together. Literally, those pins are a pain in the butt. PB Blaster or Croy oil is like the best. So I painted it black and I painted the veins black. I'm sure the brake pads will take it off and everyone's gonna be like, oh, you shouldn't have done that, but it's gonna look cool when it's done. It's just like EBC does it with their brakes. You get everything back together. It just literally takes forever. 18 millimeter and then a T55 Torx bit, and then go to O'Reilly's and buy those bolts so you can take those apart. But Croy oil, a hammer, and some heat. Propane tank was what helped me a ton. It's not very hard, it just sucks. It took me 2 days and I had to take probably 3 trips to the store, but that's because I didn't have the T55 and more pen shorting oil. And then also too, like I said, eventually I'll probably get different calipers because those ones on the other side are kind of crappy. I do what I do to get going, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And it's not that expensive either. I think they're like $90 plus the $40 core charge at O'Reilly's, which is not terrible, but it's definitely not brand new. But definitely will look a lot better. And then I'm gonna do my fronts later, so everything's torqued out into spec, and so we're gonna put the tire back on and see what she looks like. So we're back, everyone. So this is my rotor. That's from me hitting it. That's not from that, but look how thin that is. It's like a tortilla. But these are brake pads. They're just basically metal on metal. That's why I was grinding so much. But this one was getting pretty bad too. Not as bad as this one though. That one was pretty crazy. So glad I got those out.